Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When we give any value to this world, whichever way, we will continue to suffer in this life. Nobody can help us. Therefore, there are three things which are told about the world. Some people take the world is real and they continue to work in this world and suffer and live this world. Others say that this world is not real. And the third variety is the world appears but doesn't exist. Now, when we take this stance, what will be the impact of it? The results are always valuable when we come to a conclusion. Suppose if you take this medicine, your temperature will go down, so you take it. And your temperature has not gone down, then it was wrong. Similarly, when we take this world as real, what is the impact of this statement? Impact will be our whole life will be a struggle to acquire, to protect, and ultimately we have to live. So our whole life goes only in this. Now when we take this world as unreal, then we will be totally zero. We are not interested. Such people go into depression and frustration. And the third variety, Vedantic variety, this world is an illusion. So when we take something as an illusion, what is our interaction with the illusions? Like we see the magic shows. In that magic show, so many things are shown, which are beyond our comprehension, how it happens. In one show, somewhere in other country, I went to see that, and that magician was showing, he has taken one beautiful girl, put her on a table, and then taken a big sword and another table and kept some pumpkins and he cut them. One strike and it's cut. So it is real. Then he hit it on the table to make the sound of the steel. Tan, tan, tan is real. Everybody is convinced. And then that girl who was lying there, then he said, now I am going to cut this girl in two pieces. See? And he gave a strike and a girl was cut and separated. All the audience, oh, ew. Then he cut the other parts also, and the whole body was in parts. So everybody was frustrated. What is going on? What is going on? And then he said, everybody should now close the eyes. If anybody opens the eyes in between, his body part will fall apart. So everybody. And then now you open, all the parts joined together, all clapping. After that, he said, now who wants to come forward? All the husbands told, hey, you go. In case it succeeds. See, friends. So, the world appears but doesn't exist. So, when we take anything as a mithya, we have to understand this mithya pratyay completely. First principle is, what is mithya? Mithya is an experience which happens under n number of conditions. If all those conditions are not fulfilled, this experience cannot happen. For example, the mirage waters that we see. The mirage waters you cannot see in the evening. If you tell, say, I was coming and I thought it is raining. No, but it was mirage waters. How can you bluff anybody like that? In the same manner, if we take this world as a mirage or an appearance, what will be our interaction with that? We will enjoy it. We will not try to improve it. Illusions cannot be improved. And the most important thing, we will not desire it. Three things. Enjoy, don't try to improve, and don't desire. With these three things, live in this world, you have learned the art of living happily. Not only art of living happily. Very important. What is the art of living happily? Although you are married and with your wife, yet you are happy. Art of living happily. Art of living is anybody can live. They are not a great thing. Therefore, when we take this world as an illusion, we require n number of conditions to be fulfilled. Now come to our own experiences. This waking world that we are now in. Now we are in this place, we are at this time, we are so and so. When we are 100% identified with the body. See? But now today at least I am not seeing anybody. Sometime I see from here Vishwarup Darshan. Some people go to sleep so comfortably. Now for that person, Satsanga is not there. Prem Puri Ashram is not there. He is not a Shrota. I am not a Bhakta. And therefore, he has no desire what people will say, what I should do. Who cares? Because this world doesn't exist. Because no body identification. So what should be this world? We cannot take this world as real. Therefore, what is the mithya? It appears to be real, it is useful, that doesn't mean it is real. With this introduction, now the teacher says that Satchidananda Matroham Anutpannam Idam Jagat Kalo Nasti Jagan Nasti Maya Prakrutir Evana. If I am Satchidananda Matroham, I am pure, conscious, blissful existence, and Anutpannam Idam Jagat. This Jagat, this world is never created. See friends, creation presupposes absence. When we talk about a child or anybody, we ask, hey, what is your DOB, date of birth? That means before that date, he was not there. Then only this question is valid. So when we say, when this world is created, we have presupposed that there was a time when this world did not exist. See? Now the second part. When we take this world, when it will end, when it is created, then it can end. See? But then there are theories of creation. Therefore, in Vedanta it is said, Avyakta dini bhutani vyakta madhyani bharata avyakta nidana neva tatraka paridevana. Everything is unmanifest, becomes manifest, again goes back to unmanifest. So it is not a creation. It is manifestation, unmanifestation. And once this we understand, then manifestation is a continuous process. When the first wave was created on the ocean, it has no meaning because the wave has not come from outside. The wave was dormant, unmanifest in the ocean. It became manifest and again it goes back. Therefore, when there are many waves on the ocean, nothing is added to the ocean, and when all the waves quieten, there is no loss to the ocean. Where is the creation? Exactly the same way. This world comes into existence when we are identified with the body. It disappears when we are not identified with the body. Therefore, the world is to be understood in this light. Satchidananda matruham anutpannam idam jagat. Then kalo nasti, jagan nasti. Second principle is time. What we understand by the word time is totally different than what exactly the time is. What we understand time is only the measurement of time. When we say 10 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, or 100 years, or 1,000 years, 1 millennium, 1 yuga, chaturyugi, this is only the measurement of time. See? Like when we say 2 liters, is 2 liter an object? It is a measurement. When we say 15 inches, so it is only a measurement of space. Similarly, when we say half an hour, it is a measurement of time. Kalo nasti. Then what is the time? Kala. Bhagavan tells in Bhagavad Gita, Kalosmi lokapkshayakut pravriddha. Principle of time is that which supports all the changes without undergoing any change. Like a seed is sown, then it swells, bursts open, then the root system and plant starts, sapling starts coming out, it becomes a tree, then leaves, then fruit, the flowers, the fruits, the seeds, the fruits become ripe, they fall down, they go back to the earth, and from the seed again something comes out. Who is doing this? The tree is not doing it. This is happening. That principle which is supporting all the changes without undergoing any change. When we understand the meaning of the time, kala, in this light, then I have supported the childhood. Childhood has gone. I am still there. I have supported the teenage. Gone. I am still there. I am supporting the middle age. Gone. I am still there. The old age also will go. Where will I die? Without me, no changes can happen. Therefore, there is nothing like time we have to be afraid of. No. So, kalo nasti, jagan nasti. And what is the jagat, the creation? The creation is, it was not there, now it is there, it will not be there. This can never happen. It is eternally going on and on and on. So, maya prakruti revana. Similarly, the maya is appearance through the limitations is maya. If the limitations are removed, there is no maya. And prakriti is the Purusha and Prakriti, these two are considered separate in Sankhya, in Yoga, in Nyaya, etc. But if you study Bhagavad Gita, in the 15th chapter, Bhagavan says, Dvau imau purusho loke ksharascha evacha ksharas sarvani bhutani kutasto kshara uchyate. Uttama purusha tu anya paramatmeti hrudavrtaha. Yo lokatrayamavisha bivarti avya ishvara. Yasmat ksharamati toham aksharadapi uttamaha atosmi loke vedecha pratitaha purushottama. See? The same Purusha. He is both the Kshara Purusha and Akshara Purusha. What is the Kshara Purusha? Prakriti. What is Akshara Purusha? Reflection of the Absolute in the Prakriti is Akshara Purusha. Therefore, neither the Jiva dies, nor the Ishvara dies, nor the Paramatma dies. See, if you take yourself to be the body, what is the death of the body? See, our Chaupati Bhaiyas, those who are selling that Puri, they have learnt it from Brahmaji. They are descendants of Brahmaji. What Brahmaji did, he took the space. They make a cone out of the dirty newspaper. And then in that they go on adding 3-4 things. Brahmaji did the same thing. In the space, he added the 4 elements. The earth, the water, the fire and the air. And then he pumped life in that by pushing something. And a body is born. Same thing those people do. They will be taking the cone of paper, add all kinds of things, and they top it with the organic salt. And it becomes very tasty. See? So when a body dies, exactly what happens? The elements of which the body was made, they start living one by one. The individual air goes back to total air. Friends, if you become little subtle in your understanding and experiences, it becomes a matter of a snap. Individual air has to have continuous contact with the total air. Our individual biological systems may be different. Somebody has got digestion problem, somebody has got circulation problem, possible. But the air is common for all of us. There are not different airs. Similarly, all the elements are common for every being in this world. It is not that Mahatmas have got 7.5 elements and thieves have got only 3.5. No, same thing. So when the body perishes, that out of which the body is made, they go back. So who is lost? Nobody dies. So body-wise we don't die. When you take yourself to be the Jiva, what is the Jiva? Jiva is 2 ways I will explain. First way, the traditional way. Last life we have done something good or bad. As a result, in this life we get happiness or the miseries. And then in this life also do we something good and bad. Next life we suffer or enjoy. Our body did not do anything in the last life because this body was not available in the last life. And when this body dies, we continue to exist. So where did we die? So body doesn't die, Jiva doesn't die, and there is no place for Paramatma to die. He is eternal presence. Study of Upanishad, Vedanta, doesn't allow you the freedom of fear of death. This is the meaning of Kathopanishad, first chapter in the first Valli. When Nachiketa was cursed or scolded by his father, Mrityavetva dadamiti, I give you to death. And he goes to the Lord Death. Meaning what? A person who has known this truth, he conquers death. Therefore, as a body we don't die, as a Jiva we don't die, as a Paramatma we don't die. And therefore, neither there is Maya nor there is Prakriti. So, Kshara Sarvani Bhutani Kudastokshara Uchate. Then both of them, they are because of me. See? Like the man says, both the wife and the husband, they are because of me. So what is the wife? Kshara Prakriti. And what is the husband? Akshara Prakriti. When the wife goes away, separates, then wife has gone, the lady is still there. And I, the husband, may not be there, but I am still there. So who am I? I am beyond the husband and the wife. Uttama Purusha. Uttama Purusha tu anya paramatme tidaruta. In this manner, the teacher says, Satchidananda matroham anutpannam idam jagat. This whole world has no place whatsoever. And after that, ahameva hari sakshat, ahameva sadashivaha, shuddha chaitanya bhavoham, shuddha sattvanubhavanaha, advayananda matroham, chidghaneka rasosmyaham, sarvam brahmaiva satatam, sarvam brahmaiva kevalam, sarvam brahmaiva satatam, sarvam brahmaiva chetanam, sarvantaryami rupoham, sarvasakshitva lakshanaha, paramatma param jyoti, परम धाम परागति ही सर्व वेदांत सारोहम सर्व शास्त्र सुनिश्चितः. This is the bhavana we have to do. See, there are two types of spiritual practices. They are called as meditation, samadhi, or dharana. Meditation samadhi keeps the mind as the very important factor. Therefore, you will see the yogis talk about concentration. And they teach also. Keep a candle burning in front of you and do the tratak. Then what will happen? You will have higher degree of concentration. Friends, we concentrate on something which is other than the self. And therefore, all their meditations are having this thing. Oh, when I was sitting, I was concentrating, then I saw the light. So you are still lost in objectivity. Any experience which justifies, creates objectivity as a main character in the experience, you are still at the mind level. You are not gone beyond mind. See? And therefore, there will be a very strong I. Therefore, you see, the yogis and the tapasvis, they are very angry characters. Have you seen any devotee cursing somebody? See? Mirabai curse her husband. No. See? But take the many stories come, like Durvasa. He became so angry. Wow. Because still at the level of the mind. But when we are practicing dharana, now what is dharana? Do it right now. One dharana I will tell you. Simple. Just do this dharana. Don't ask what to do. It will happen. Do this dharana. There is no mind inside my body. When you denied the very existence of the mind, all your struggle has gone. Don't go into academics. This is what is meant here. Ahameva hari sakshat ahameva sadashivaha. Do this dharana. Aham brahmasmi. you don't get any support to hang on to. But when you say that I am a husband, then Belan Devi will stand in front of you. This is what is meant over here. Don't struggle. Advayananda matroham. Advaya, other than me, there is nothing else. And this abhyas will not happen overnight. This becomes easier if in our day-to-day life we are leading a non-reactionary, cool, quiet life. If our whole day is shouting, fighting, frustrated, anger, expectation, delusion, desires, and then you sit for meditation or dharana abhyas, nothing will help. Our condition is like that lady who went to the doctor and told, Doctor, I want to reduce my weight, kindly give me a proper diet. So the poor doctor, he wrote the whole diet, you take this. A report after 2 months, she came, double the size. So doctor said, how can it happen? Tell me what you have done. He said, Doctor, I was eating the diet that you have given after my regular diet. Exactly the same way. Whole day we are playing kabaddi, 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 and then we sit for meditation. Friends, spiritual practice is not a part-time profession. It is a full-time preoccupation. And how to live that life? Very simple. Yesterday told, 100 times I will tell you. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, learn to be 100%. Thus, you will play all the roles that you have to play perfectly well, and therefore there won't be reactions, there won't be regrets, and there won't be arrogance. That mind which carries the burden of regrets and arrogance is not a fit mind for thinking of God. See, friends. Therefore, ahameva hari sakshat, ahameva sadashivaha, advayananda matruham chidghaneka rasosmeham. Chidghana means what? Chidghana means that knowledge where objectivity is absolutely absent. Ghana means solid. See? Satchidananda Kandaya Jagadankura Hetave Sadoditaya Purnaya Namashantaya Vishnave. Satchidananda Kanda. Here the word used is Ghana. Kanda means what? Like if you take a fruit like mango, there is a skin, pulp and a seed. But if you take a potato, it's a tuber. Now in that potato, you don't get the pulp and the seed separately. The seed is permeating throughout the potato, and therefore you simply plant the potato and it grows. In the same manner, Satchidananda Kanda or Satchidananda Ghana means other than this absolute conscious existence, there is nothing else. In other words, both the things are knowledge. Consciousness is knowledge and the mind is also knowledge. The difference between these two types of knowledges is mind as a knowledge has objectivity as a predominant factor, and consciousness as a knowledge has objectivity 100% absent. See, vision is functional for something other than the vision. We can see all colors and forms, but when the same vision is focused on itself, the vision disappears. Therefore, when there is no sense of otherness, there cannot be desire, there cannot be anger, there cannot be greed, there cannot be fear. Four things happen by default. Because Dvitiyatvai bhayam bhavati. When there is a sense of otherness, there is a desire. When there is a sense of otherness, there is anger. When there is a sense of otherness, there is greed. And a sense of otherness gives fear. Therefore, Mahatmas moves in the world fearlessly. See, friends. So, Advayananda Matroham Chid Ghaneka Rasosmyaham Sarvam Brahmaiva Satatam Sarvam Brahmaiva Kevalam. Eternally, every time, every moment, everywhere, this divine truth alone is, and in this Brahma there is no element of I versus you. That I which is opposed to you is the iPhone. And that I which is not opposed to you is the absolute self. And therefore, it is not even necessary to call it as a I. See? And therefore, this I is one without a second. That is why this I doesn't have plural in English or any language. He, she, it have plural, they. It continues to be third person. Thou becomes you, it continues to be second person. When I becomes we, it includes second person and third person. Because this one absolute cannot be many. It's one without a second. So, Sarvam Brahmaeti Satam, Sarvam Brahmaiva Chetanam, Sarvantaryami Rupoham, Sarvasakshitva Lakshanaha. So, I am the one who is the inner controller of everything. See? The fire continues to be always hot. The earth keeps on moving, etc. Paramatma, Param Jyoti, Param Dhama Paragatihi, Sarva Vedanta Saroham, Sarva Shastra Sunishtitaha. See, Paramatma, Param Jyoti. This word para has got a very deep meaning. When we take only the simple translations in English, we are limited by the understanding. In Kathopanishad, Bhagwan Yamaraj tells Nachiket, see this word para, how many times it comes. Indriyebhya parayartha, arthebhyascha param manaha, manasastu parabuddhi, buddhir atma mahan paraha, mahataha param avyaktam, avyaktat purusha paraha, purushanna param kinchit, sakashtasa paragati. 8 times. So it can't be ordinary word. Therefore, para means one cause. Cause is superior to the effect. Para means pratyak, nearer. And para means a causeless existence. See? So you go one by one. Indriyebhya parayartha, sense organs are gross and the tanmatras are subtle. Then tanmatras are gross, the mind is subtle, the mind is gross, individual intellect is subtle, individual intellect is gross, then the total intellect, Hiranyagarbha is subtle, Hiranyagarbha is gross, then Prakriti Avyakta is subtle, Prakriti Avyakta Shakti is gross, and Purusha is the subtlest, and Purushanna Param Kinchit. Beyond this is the ultimate we have reached. This is the meaning over here. Paramatma Param Jyotihi, Param Dhama Paragatihi. Gati is the ultimate destination. Therefore, Sarva Vedanta Saroham, the Vedanta Sar, the ultimate that is indicated through the study of Vedanta, and Sarva Shastra Sunichitaha, and it is established by the scriptures. Now here we should be very clear, don't be secular everywhere. By scriptures we mean Upanishad. By scriptures we mean Vedanta. Because in other religions this is not there. In other religions it is only after death you go to heaven, you go to hell, and Kshine Punye Martya Lokam Vishanti, come back again over here. That is the baby one class. See friends. Therefore, Yogananda Sarupoham Mukhyananda Mahodayaha. Then Sarva Jnana Prakashosmi Mukhya Vijnana Vigraha. Yogananda Sarupoham. See? Yoga means coming back home. Yoga. And this particular definition of Yoga Ananda Sarupoham is unlike the Patanjali's definition. Patanjali says, Yogaha Chitta Vritti Nirodhaha. Bhagavan Krishna says, when the miseries come in your life, you refuse to be miserable. The ability to refuse to be miserable is called as yoga. Means what? Miseries will come to your life, but you refuse to be miserable. And this is our ability. That is yoga. But we do the yoga and become miserable. Yeah, since I am doing yoga, my neck is giving too much of trouble. What should I do? You must have done Shirshasana. Yes. How long? Oh, I was doing it for 1 hour. Now what I should do? Now put a noose around your neck and hang yourself. It will be straightened for good. See, refuse to be miserable. That is the highest spiritual practice, according to Bhagavad Gita. Therefore, Yogananda Sarupam Mukhyananda Mahodayaha. This is the real bliss, where there are no blisters. Bliss is not a created happiness. It is eternal presence. And therefore, we get the trailer of this bliss when we are in deep sleep. In deep sleep, we have nothing, we are nowhere, we are nobody, but we are happy. And because we are happy, we make noise. Can we be happy without making noise? See? Therefore, all those people who snore loud in their sleep, they are really happy people. Those who do not snore, they are most unfortunate ones. Because they don't get sleep. Otherwise, how can a husband who dares not look at the eyes of the wife can make such a terrible noise at night? Because he is no more a husband, he is happy. You know, this world is divided in two parts. Those who are married and those who are happy. So the husband is no more a husband, therefore he is happy. This is what I said. Mukhya Ananda Mahodayaha. The happiness in the deep sleep doesn't come from outside. It is not the happiness of getting something. It is the happiness of forgetting everything. And just observe in your own life. See? the day somebody got food for me. And I said, Mama, you are struggling so much, coming all the way from um, Seven Bungalows, taking a bus, a taxi, a auto rickshaw. And by the time you bring food for me, it is 2.5 hours. Yes. And you give me food, I finish in 5 minutes. And immediately I go to sleep. That is my rule. Immediately I go to sleep. I even don't talk to you. And then you pack up your things and go back. What do you get? Only struggle. He says, Swamiji, you will never understand this. Friends, the real happiness is not getting something. The real happiness is giving away, forgetting away. It's not that we don't know. We all know this. See? The other day, to one very good friend of mine who has given me a gift of this Samsung Note 10. It cost 80,000 rupees. He gave me that. I said, hey, my Swamiji, please don't say no, I have to give. I said, oh, give. But don't give it to anybody, say I won't give, I promise you. Then somebody gave me some t-shirts, etc., white. White I don't put on. I said, hey, this is going waste, you take it. He took it. And he was so happy. Next day he came, he said, Swamiji, see, what you gave me, I am putting on. Is it looking good? T-shirt for a person is something great. See, friends, the happiness, when it manifests after getting something, it is at the level of the mind. And the happiness we experience after giving up or forgetting is from the divine source. This is what the teacher says here, that Yogananda Sarupam Mukhyananda Mahodayaha Sarvajnana Prakashosmi. I illuminate all the knowledge, whether it is waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. Eyes can illuminate only colors and forms. Mind can illuminate joy and sorrows. Intellect can illuminate concepts pertaining to that person. But the waker cannot illuminate dream, deep sleep, samadhi. The dreamer cannot illuminate the remaining three. But I illuminate the waking, the dream, the deep sleep and the samadhi, and yet I am beyond them. Like the ocean supports all the waves, and yet the ocean is beyond all the waves. This is the meaning. Sarva Jnana Prakashosmi Mukhya Vijnana Vigraha. So I am the ultimate absolute reality. Turya Turya Prakashosmi Turya Turya Vivarjitaham Chidaksharoham Satyoham Vasudevoham Ajo Amaraha. Therefore, I am beyond this Turiya and all that. Many people get lost in this word Turiya. Turiya, Turiya, Tita. And then the question, what is Turiya? We hear this so many times. What Turiya? Turiya means Turai ki sabji. One Turai, isn't it? Make a vegetable, tadka laga ke, enjoy. What happened? Turiya Tita. See, friends, that is not Turiya. Turiya means one without a second. When you study with the grammar, dictionary in hand, then the problem will be Turiya means fourth. Because our attention is on the three. Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti, Paramatma, therefore fourth. The son, husband, father and man, therefore man is the fourth. No. One man alone is referred as three because of conditionings. Similarly, One reality alone with the conditioning of the body identification is called as waker, then with the mind identification is called as dreamer, and with the identification of the absence of the two is called as prajna, the deep sleeper. That doesn't mean that the one absolute has become four or three. Therefore, the Turya Prakashosmi, Aham Brahma Chidakasham Nityam Brahma Niranjanam Shuddham Buddham Sada Muktam Anamakam Arupakam. Remember one thing. Today somebody came to meet me, very elderly lady, very great one. And she is the follower of our Swami Khandanji Maharaj. And she says, Swamiji, I am doing the japa, etc. But then I do not know how long, when will I have the vision of God, and everything. So I wrote, you have not to achieve anything, you have not to lose anything. When any thought erupts in our mind, I have to achieve anything, you are far away from the truth. When a thought erupts in our mind, I have to protect something, we are far away from the truth. In being, there is no gain, there is no loss. To bring us to this experience, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Ananya Chintayanto Mam Ye Jana Paripasate Tesham Nitya Viyuktanam Yoga Kshemam Vahamyam. I take care of the needs, yoga, and kshema I protect whenever it is required. See, friends. Therefore, we have nothing to achieve in this world. Just be. And when you come to that experience, then you will see things will start happening around you, like a magnet doesn't pull any iron piece physically. By its very presence, all the iron pieces get naturally attracted, and therefore the magnet doesn't have the arrogance, I am attracting so many. See how many disciples I have got. See, friends. Similarly, the flower doesn't give fragrance. Flower has fragrance. Therefore, if somebody is benefited by the fragrance, the flower doesn't have the arrogance of doing good to others. And if there is nobody even to look at the flower as the flowers in the forest, it doesn't feel bad. They go, "Bhai, itna de raha hu, koi aata hi nahi." Think. That is what is meant by Mauj mein raho or be happy. See, friends, life becomes beautiful. Our present condition is we are like the human odomos. People run away. Arey baap re, Ara Vedanti, Bago. See, a piece of iron and a magnet, they look exactly alike. Now, what is the difference? The magnet attracts all the other pieces of iron, the iron piece doesn't. Then what is to be done? Satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nishchalatatvam, nishchalatatve jivan muktihi. So take that iron piece and rub it along the magnet in the same direction, slowly, slowly, slowly. Then what will happen? The disorganized atoms of the iron in the iron piece, they get properly organized, and the dormant magnetic ability is invoked in that iron piece. It has not come from outside. Exactly the same way. We don't have to get anything from outside. Invoke from within. See? And it's possible for every piece of iron, you can do it. In the same manner, for every one of us, there is no exception. Bhagavan Krishna's promise. Api chedasi papebhya sarvebhya papakruttamaha sarvam jnana plavenaiva vrijinam santarishase. If you are holding a doctorate in committing sins in this world, yet by this boat of knowledge, you will transcend all the limitations of the ocean. See, friends, therefore, the real spiritual practice is not seeking happiness, but start expressing happiness. And slowly, slowly, earlier it will be artificial, that will become our second nature. See? Initially, we'll feel, but I am not happy. How can I say? Shuru to karo. See? Tukaram Maharaj says, Kelyane hota hai re, adi kele chipahi. Shuru to karo. But but I am miserable. Lagav ek din. Become more miserable. Don't justify you are miserable in life. When you justify you are miserable, you don't want to get out of it. See, friends, therefore, aham brahmachidakasa nityam brahma niranjanam shuddha mukta sada muktam anamakam arupakam satchidananda rupoham anutpannam idam jagat. I am the ultimate reality and this world is never created. Friends, there are two worlds. One is our creation and the second is God's creation. God created a woman and a father creates a daughter. Then a husband creates a wife out of the same woman. The son creates a mother out of the same woman. And who are miserable and who are giving problems? It is the daughter. शादी नहीं हो रही स्वामी जी क्या करो मेरे से करा दो. So the father is miserable because of the daughter, not because of the girl. Then the husband is miserable because of the wife, not because of the lady. And the son is miserable because of the mother. You know this simple principle. When a child is born, it is not only one birth, there are many births happen simultaneously. Child is born, mother is born, father is born, dada is born, dadi is born, nana is born, nani is born. So many sudden births. Then in all these births, the child grows. Mother never grows. A 78-year son is asked by the 95 years mother, "Beta, khana kha liya na?" Arey yaar. They can't stop. Therefore, the world which is created by the God, there are no problems. And the world what we have created, there are nothing but problems. Therefore, Satchidananda Rupam Anutpannam Idam Jagat. Do you mean we should not respect all these relations? Do respect, but don't get too involved beyond your capacity. Then, the last word in the spiritual practice, Karnataka. Whatever you are supposed to play your role perfectly well. But remember, after that particular role is over, remove that costume. Don't remain all the time the husband. No. There was one husband, he had some fight with the wife, and in that fighting mode he went to office. And then his secretary, very good rapport between the two. So he wrote a slip. Sir, I had to take my wife to medical checkup. I'll come after the lunch break. The moment he saw, nothing happens to the wife. Are you a Rashtrapati or what? Nothing happens to the wife. Because when you came to the office, he has not left the husband at home. In the office, you are not a husband. You are an officer. See, friends, the more you observe this in your own life, then we are leading a real spiritual life meaningful. Many times it happens that we carry the burden of one role and destroy the other roles. Therefore, Satchidananda Rupam Anutpannam Idam Jagat. There is no world like this which is troubling us. Then, hereafter, Satya Satyam Jagannasti Satya Sankalpa Kalanadikam Nityanandamayam Brahma Kevalam Sarvada Swayam Anantam Avyam Shantam Ekarupamanavayam Mattaha Anyad Asti Chen Mitya Yatha Marumirichika Vandya Kumara Vachane Vitische Dasti Kinchana Shasha Shrungena Nagendro Mrugasche Jagatistata Mrugatrishna Jalam Pitva Truptaschetu Idam Jagat Narashrungena Knashtasche Kichit Idam Jagat Gandharvanagare Satte Jagat Bhavati Sarvada Gagane Nilima Satte Jagat Satya Bhavishyati Shuktika Rajasam Satya Bhushanam Chet Jagat Bhaven Rajju Sarpena Drashto Naraha Bhavatu Sansrutihi Jata Rupena Banena Jwalagno Nashite Jagat Vindhyatavya Payasannasti Chet Udbhavat Jagat Rambastambena Kashtena Paka Siddho Jagat Bhaven Sadhya Kumarikaya Rupi Pake Siddhi Jagat Bhaven. Here he has given more than about 15-20 examples. If this is possible, then the world is created. I'll just tell you one or two of them. Like for example, Rajju Sarpena Drashta Chen Naraha. If a person is bitten by the snake on the rope, and therefore he died, then the world is created. Then Sadhya Kumarika Rupahi Pake Siddhi Jagat Bhavet. A newly born girl has created a beautiful kitchen and wonderful cooking. Then the world is existing. Masat Purva Mruto Martyo Yagatasche Jagat Bhavet. A person died a month before, but then he came and then he said, hey, give me some food. Then the world is created. Takrakshiram Sarupam Ched Kvachin Nityam Jagat Bhavet. Then the buttermilk can be reconverted into the milk. Then the Jagat is created, world is created. Then Gostanad Dugdham Kshiram Punara Ropena Jagat. If the milk which is taken out from the cow's udder, you can put it back again. Then the world is created. Then Kurma Romna Gaje Badhe Jagadastu Mahotkate Nalastana Nalastantuna Manushche Chalati Che Jagat Bhaver. By the hair on the body of the tortoise. See? A tortoise doesn't have hair. By the hair on the body of the tortoise, if a terrible elephant can be bound, can be captured, then the world is created. He has given so wonderful examples here. Taranga Malaya Sindhur Baddaschet Idam Jagat. By the rope made out of the waves, if the ocean can be tied down, then the world is created. See? Then Agnehi Adha Jwalanam Chet Jagat Bhavatu Sarvada. When you lit a fire, fire never goes down. Fire always goes up. See? Therefore, if this is possible, then the world is created. Then Jwala Vani Shitalasche. If the fire is cold, then the world is created. In this manner, he keeps on giving so many examples. Truna Nalascha Nityaschit Kshanikam Tad Jagat Bhaver. Slowly, Swapna Drushtam Tu Yas Vastu Jagare chet bhava. Whatever we have seen in the dream, if that we can smuggle it in the waking world, then the world is real. In this manner, napunsakasya kumarasya stri sukam chet jagat bhaver. An important person is able to enjoy a woman, then this world is real. Nirmitaha shashasungena rasaste jagadastita. By the horn of the hare, a big chariot is created, then it is possible. In this manner, Vandhya Garbhapta Tat Saukyam Jata Jnata Chet Asti Jagat, a child of a sterile woman, if he is able to talk, then the world is real. In this manner, Mahakharo Jagat Gajagatim Gataschet Jagatastutat. If a donkey can walk the majestic walk of a great elephant, then this world is there. Daridro Dhanikanam cha Sukham Bhukte Tada Jagat. If a miserable, poor person can even think about the comforts and the glory of the real rich people, then Shuna Viriyena Sinhastu Jito Yadi Jagat Tada. By a dog, a lion is conquered, then the world is possible. In this manner, Shuddha Kasho Manusheshu Patitasya Jagatada Bhomova Patidam Vyoma Vyoma Pushpam Sugandhakam. The space has fallen on the earth and therefore the earth is destroyed. If this can happen, then the world is real. In the same manner, Aja Kuksho Jagannasi Hatma Kuksho Jagannahi Sarvata Bhedakalam Dvaita Dvaitam Na Vidyate. Therefore, there cannot be the unborn baby in the womb of non-existing things, and so also this world, the duality has no meaning, and therefore Mayakaramidam Vedamasti chet Brahma Bhavanam Dehohamiti Dukkham chet Brahmahamiti Nishchayaha. So from here the next topic begins, that if we have to live in this world, if we are suffering because of this world and the reactions, then Maya Karyamidam Vedam Asti Chet Brahma Bhavanam. If you are under the influence of the experiences that you gather through your sense organs, mind and intellect, these are the three instruments through which we experience the world. Through the sense organs, we experience the five objects, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Then through the mind, we experience joy, sorrows. And through the intellect, we experience concepts. The teacher says, Maya Karimidam Bhedam. All the differences are only as long as we are functioning through these three instruments of knowledge. Then, Chit Brahma Bhavanam. Then you have to go beyond it and insist you are divine. Insist. Don't justify you are miserable. Don't justify you are lonely. Don't justify nobody wants me. One should never have self-pity. As much we should respect everyone others, we must respect ourselves. You are divine. You are not the child of a sin. Amrutasya putraha. See, friends. Therefore, Maya Karimidam Bhedam Asti. Because we are so much obsessed and influenced by these Maya Karya, working only through these known instruments, then to come out of this, then Brahma Bhavanam, this Dharana, that Aham Brahmasmi. Whether you understand or don't understand doesn't matter. Just start. Now see what is the difference between this and other Sri Krishna Sharanama, Sri Krishna Sharanama, Sri Krishna Sharanama. Keep on only mechanically repeating, and Krishna we keep away. The here is subjective. And in this subjective thing, we haven't brought any topic, last life, this life, next life. We haven't brought any topic, sin, merit. We have not brought any topic, hell, heaven. But if you go to any other field, they'll be constantly telling you, if you do this thing, you'll go to hell. See, I remember always when this topic comes, one person asked me in US, you are a Hindu? I said, yes. Do you believe in God? I said, no. If you don't believe in God, you'll go to hell. I said, what about you, sir? Of course, I'll go to heaven. I said, I'll prefer to go to hell. If you are in heaven, hell will be better. Whom are you threatening? See, there was one child with me in Badrinath many years before. The whole day she was sleeping in my lap. Must be about 5 years, 6 years. And we reached Badrinath. Everybody was damn tired. And in a common hall, we were all sleeping. I was sleeping at the end. Next to me, she was sleeping. Next to her, her father. Next to her mother. And about 8, 9 of us. Everybody was tired. But she was sleeping whole day. She was fresh. So she started, Mummy, tell me some story. No, don't disturb me now. Daddy, you tell me some story. No, no, Swamiji knows every story, you ask him. Right? And then I told her, I said, look here. That said, there is a darkness, isn't it? Yes. If you talk, a ghost will come. He said, okay, if ghost come, then I don't need you. I'll talk to him. Now tell me, if a child is not afraid of a ghost, what will you do? In the same manner, if you die, you'll go to hell. Who cares? First die, then we'll decide. This fear, what will happen after death, is with the presupposition that we are going to die. When did we die? When the childhood disappeared, we didn't die. When teenager disappeared, we didn't die. When middle age disappeared, we didn't die. The whole body will disappear. Who cares? After studying Vedanta, if a passing thought comes about our death, abhi gada kacha hai. We are far away from the truth. Therefore, friends, hereafter, the teacher gives us a concluding thought in this Tejobindu Upanishad, Dehohamiti dukkhaschet brahmahamiti nishchayaha. This part will conclude in our tomorrow's talk. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnahat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.